Da-da-da. Hello, everybody.
Hey, man, I never get tired of that song. It's just like we need to do like anime style opening sometime with all of us here to that music.
Okay,
like, that's what we got to do.
absolutely. That'll be the music video whenever
Exactly.
we finally.
It'll be a lot of us walking around looking all dramatic and brooding. Actually, for those of you watching, what is your favorite anime opening animation? I do want to know for those of you that watch anime. And if you don't, you should. But,
okay, cool. I like that. Absolutely. Yes. I'm not big on anime myself. I know.
Shame.
I've been told there are several that I need to check out.
Yes, for you, I would watch Death Note first.
Okay.
I think that's a good one you like. Another one I really like is Erased. And there's plenty of good ones.
Perfect. Yeah. I will get on that at some point.
Exactly.
That's Brad on the drums, is it? It is. It is me.
It is
that is my band. And we're still working on the album, getting so close. You guys will hear about it. Don't worry at all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us on this blistering cold Tuesday evening.
Yes.
It looks like we're supposed to have some snow tomorrow.
We are salting the parking lot as we speak. And by that, I mean, I'll be doing that after we do this video.
We will see. Absolutely. And first off, I want to say, if you guys haven't yet, go ahead, like the video, subscribe, start following us, all the good stuff.
Yes.
Go follow us over on Whatnot if you haven't yet. There's a link down in the description. Hit that, sign up. You'll get $15 off your first purchase. Grant and I have started doing Wednesday morning shows for new releases. We had a good time last time. Got to meet some new people. We had a great time. So come over and mess with us over there. We've just got a few announcements, really. Again, MagCon's coming up. Do not sleep on that one. And then we've got the Snake Eyes event this weekend.
Yes, we do.
With Todd Nuck coming to the store this Friday.
So this Friday, Todd is going to be here at the store. If you can't make it Friday, you can meet him at the Snake Eyes Spring Into Comics event at Rothschild. He'll be there as well. And we'll be set up there. So will our buddy James Whitus. So will our buddies Buzzard Brothers will be there. Actually, James and Buzzard Brothers separately, they'll both be set up at MagCon as well.
Oh.
So if you want a great con to go to talk to some awesome vendors besides your favorite people here, you should definitely go to Mag Comic Expo. It's going to be a blast.
Well, I'll just be hanging out with the Buzzards the entire time.
He probably will.
That is not a lie.
No, Grant, not this Grant, the other Grant that runs MagCon. He puts on a great show every year. We're also teaming up with Central Cinema to do a TMNT thing there as well.
What TMNT are we showing?
We're actually still working on that. I think it's going to be the first movie and several animated episodes afterwards. I'd make sure we do a Usagi episode, of course, because or that episode where Casey Jones goes undercover and he's got like the suit on and he gets the job.
Yeah, dude.
I saw a guy dressed up like him at MegaCon. It was hilarious. But yeah, guys, a lot's going on right now. We have Todd Nuck coming this Friday, which we are so excited for. Todd Nuck is the biggest artist we've had yet. And of course, next month we have Humberto Ramos, who will also be one of our biggest artists we ever. That's going to be a huge one. Go ahead and be sending your books in. But go ahead and be getting ready, guys. It's going to be a big one.
It's going to be huge.
We talked with this is going to be big. We got some stuff coming down the pipeline, hopefully for later this year. Bringing in artists, it's just bringing that con experience to you guys is so important to what we do here. It helps us distract us from all the diamond issues we've been having.
That is true. That is true. And then that is about it. I've got one that I'm going to make. I'm going to go off on my own here.
Oh, no, not again.
I have made another video. Bam.
Are you becoming a dry influencer?
No. In no way an influencer.
Dry influencer Brad here.
I don't know. I want to tell my story.
Sure, that's great. It's a great story. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
It actually is going to be dropping right after this at 6:30. So I'll leave a link down in the description. It's Zamboni CB. So if you or anybody you know are struggling with problems with alcohol, come hear me just like this, just rant like an idiot, but by myself. It's a ton of fun over there. So please come check it out. And I think that is all the announcements that we have going on right now. Do you have anything else?
There was definitely something I was supposed to talk about. And I am just completely blanking out. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's just like when we talked about Mag. Got Monster Valley later this year, which I need to be working on actually. I'm sure I'll think of it later. We'll be talking about something. I'm just going to break and yell it or something.
It's just audio just cut out.
Can you guys hear us now? How about now? Uh-oh. Oh, hey, we're here. Can you guys hear us?
let us know.
Let us know you can hear us.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
Well, thank you so much, Stephen.
It is really awesome he's doing that. Can
Oh,
you guys hear us now? Okay. Awesome.
We're just going to go.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to get started with the...
D&D at
What?
6 o'clock on Monday.
Oh, that was it. Damn it. All right. There's Ladies Night D&D event next Monday, 6 o'clock here. Be here. Be square. Okay. Here's... Oh, thank God.
Jess just popped in.
Okay. Yeah. So my wife who's watching this next door, just hopped over here to tell us that.
That's
Oh,
perfect.
man. I could just be like, motherfucker. She runs over here. Yeah. At least she didn't throw anything this time.
That is true.
She threw something at me while we were driving back for Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You deserved it.
But did I?
I was probably asleep.
You were. Yes. Yeah, that was a fun drive. All right, let's get on to it. You guys want to hear us talk about this? Or maybe you do. I don't know. We're funny. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this. What we got first?
So we've got a few second prints this week that we wanted to run through real quick.
And these are high demand ones.
Yeah.
Batman Dark Pattern #1, guys. This is the sleeper hit of the current Batman zeitgeist. Absolute Batman takes all the cake right now. This is probably #2 of the most requested Batman book 100%. We have right now.
This is Batman getting down to those detective roots, guys, and this new villain is awesome.
Yep.
I love
that. Oh, and Greg, yes, you're right. Cowboy Bebop. That is fantastic. You would like that one.
Yeah, I have watched Cowboy Bebop.
Oh.
I watched that on Adult Swim growing up.
Word. Ghost in the Shell for me.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. And then we've also got Magic
this
#1.
This was a
print coming out this week.
Yeah, we sold out this, guys, Wednesday by like 1 p.m. And I this is one of those ones I was like, man, I kicked myself for weeks, wishing I'd ordered more. Is what it is, you know.
That detective run stuff is fuck too.
It is so good, yes. So Dark Pattern and Magic are both back in stock. We have a few other Animal second prints. So you can find those on our second print shelf that's actually moved, and you'll have to understand the sales floor may have changed a little bit. So
it's where the donuts used to be.
God. Take all the suspense out. I'm trying to build a sense of wonder here, make it seem like Hogwarts with the roaming hallways.
I'm gonna shit,
but
on
just
all of it.
Whatever. Anyways, yes. So those are the big 2 second prints that we have out this week.
All right, and then this is one that you wanted to talk about because we didn't get it in until recently. And after explaining this to me, I am 100%
okay.
This
guys,
sounds awesome.
This has been on our shelf for a few weeks. It hasn't really sold too much because it came in late. We didn't get the chance to talk about it. Part of the diamond delays came in late. We just didn't get to. So #2 came out this week, and I saw no one had pulled it, and that didn't really sit right with me because I've heard good things about this book. So we want to take a second to talk about Behemoth issues 1 and 2 are out. They'll both be merchandised on the new release shelf. All right, this is a kaiju book, a classic kaiju story, except the big difference is about survivors in a bus. The kaiju eats the bus. The survivors are still alive inside the belly of the beast and are trying to get out. What the fuck? That's awesome.
That is so cool.
Seriously.
It's
freaking Jonah meets Godzilla. Or Pinocchio, whatever you want to say. I don't know. Yeah. So they're trying to get out, and there's like monsters inside this monster. It's a beautiful book.
Hell yeah.
Also, the author's name is Grant, not this Grant, and probably more successful Grant. So you should definitely give it a read.
I will be giving that a read. I'm going to take 1 and 2 home with me tonight.
Hell yeah.
Talking about Kaijus and Godzilla, let's go ahead and get into the 70th anniversary.
Yes. So this is just a awesome celebration book. It's actually a full cover only from IDW celebrating 70 years of Godzilla. Fun fact, if you didn't know this about Godzilla, Godzilla was originally just supposed to be a political film to say, hey, screw you, America, for using atomic bombs. That's literally it. They also made it super dirt cheap, super fast because King Kong had come out, but they do stop motion. They're like, well, we don't have the time and the money to do that. So they got it. Yeah, and that's what it was. It was supposed to be a political film. The original director was like, I hope I've changed the world by helping curb. No, they did not. Absolutely.
Well, they got to change the world.
They did, yes. But isn't that so cool?
That is really cool. I never knew that.
Yeah. So this came out. Oh, the Johns will just be a little bit further over. They're still there. Don't worry. So this is a celebration issue coming out tomorrow, but this is not the best Godzilla book this week.
No, guys, it is not. We have got Godzilla Heist.
Yes.
Which I had no idea what to expect, but both those words together,
honestly,
I'm 100%.
So there's a theme recently in years has been like a subgenre of heist, which
I love heist.
Exactly, I love heist movies.
Have you ever listened to the Heist podcast?
I have not. No,
it is hilarious.
I do need to do that.
They haven't made a new episode in probably like 2 years, but they just started at the beginning. It's amazing.
Well,
I love heist and heist movies.
Well, you got those like airplane heist movies now. Casino and airplane heist, zombie heist because there's zombies in Vegas. This one is a guy uses Godzilla to cover his heist, but then he gets roped into some less than reputable people who are trying to use his kind of pocket change scheme to go after the big thing. And what they're going after, y'all, it's bigger than big. Yeah, so this was
huge. That last panel page. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, you're going after that. Like, okay,
that's awesome.
That is awesome. So this is gonna be a really fun book. This is not the only Godzilla book by a long shot this year, guys. There's a lot of Godzilla books this year. This one's probably gonna be the most fun.
I 100% agree. I absolutely love that. How many issues is this supposed to be?
I think it's 5 or 6. Yeah, nothing crazy. Yeah,
I'm totally in.
Yeah,
totally in.
Totally.
And then next up, let's run by. So we got House of Slaughter 30 this week. Oh, actually, we don't have it in though, right?
It will be Diamond, y'all. It'll come in a couple days. Yeah. But
this is the last issue of House of Slaughter. They're wrapping it up.
And so House of Slaughter, it would switch between protagonists a lot. It was a prequel, a side story, a sequel, and it went all around. So it did a lot of transitioning there. So we're sorry to see it go, but it definitely helped expand the world of Something's Killing Children. We
got a Godzilla Heist. Hold on, I wanted to pop that up. Godzilla's giant one-eyed squid or octopus.
This is true. Yep.
Very nice. Let's see. Hold on one second.
Oh, you got some notes going. Yeah.
Let me get some notes.
While he is doing that, for those who don't know, House of Slaughter is the spinoff of Something's Killing Children. The first series started as a prequel featuring one of the characters of Something's Killing Children. Then it became a sequel featuring a brand new hunter, and then went back to one of the characters from the prequel. It was kind of hard to keep up with, actually. But that's not the only James Tynion book out this week. We have another one that we'll be getting to shortly.
Yeah. Okay. So I got Steven. Bam. And then we got Ed wants one of each Godzilla.
We can do that. Does anybody else want Behemoth? I highly recommend that book.
I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna read it.
Godzilla Heist and 70th. Carlos has got other computer right now.
It's true. He's shipping eBay orders right now. He's doing good though. Yeah, got Carlos doing that, and Jazz and Josh are doing full box right now. We'll also watch this video probably.
Got everybody. What else do we have? Oh,
I mean, that goes without saying. Ultimate Wolverine issue 2 is out tomorrow.
Number 2.
This
did you get on this one?
This shit is dark.
It is real dark.
It's really
it's
dark.
Heavy too.
Like it's kind of like one of those things. Like you don't feel great reading it.
I
in a good way. I mean, it's awesome.
It's bloody like, whenever one of the last.
Oh my god! Right. It's like Wolverine's always portrayed as this. Back in the day he did his wet work and all that. This is
he's doing it right now.
Hinged.
Like, this is unhinged.
This is actually more bloody than fucking Wolverine's Revenge.
That's true. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Then next up, we've got. I wanted to talk about this one, guys.
Big time.
Aliens versus Avengers is back finally. So it is bi-monthly. Next one's coming out April, and it's only supposed to be 4 or 5.
It's 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Honestly, I'm glad this is bi-monthly.
I mean, you start Riddick art like
it takes time.
It has to take time,
and it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Yeah,
it's such like that nice gray tone that he does with all of his.
I think his most beautiful book he's done. He did Conan one shot. He actually wrote the book too.
Oh, nice.
It is speechless. Yeah, he has no dialogue or anything.
Okay.
But anyways, it is but Aliens versus Avengers, guys. This issue 2, I could say the same thing. This is the book Hickman wanted to write right here. This is awesome. No character is safe. Oh my!
No, not at all.
No character is safe. This is bleak.
People are dying back to back.
This shit is bleak.
Yeah.
It is a gorgeous book though.
Yeah, this was on top of that. This was one of the books on top of that stack that I brought.
I honestly
knew I had to get this immediately.
I remember when issue 1 was like FOC, and I was like, all right, we'll get this. I wouldn't have
it. Exactly.
But I was like, this is going to be.
Did not think it was going to slap this hard.
Yeah, I was assuming like, oh look, it's Spider-Man fighting an alien. No, this is put your Marvel characters in the alien universe. That's what it is. It's crazy. Yeah.
But highly suggest if you haven't, guys, pick that up. I think we still have copies of number 1 second print.
We do.
Number 2, we should.
I'll make sure there's some on the second print shelf as well. I'll add that to my little to-do list.
Let's see. Ed is asking about Godzilla variants. We'll see it.
Yeah, we got some stuff for you. Don't you worry about it.
Stephen Porter is saying he doesn't want to pick up another Ultimates book, but he's having FOMO on that Wolverine.
It's good.
We've got second prints in number 1.
We have second prints number 1. Yeah. And we also have second prints of Ultimate Universe 1 Year In as well. If you want to get the whole story. Marvel's doing good with this Ultimate Universe because it's not eclipsing the main stuff, but it's its own thing. It's great.
Absolutely. let's get into some of these. I know I've got one up here. Let's go ahead and talk about
this.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a cool one. This one might be on your radar. This is a James Tynion book out this week, but this is
Dark
not.
Horse.
Yes, from Dark Horse. This is not Something's Killing Children style James Tynion. This is basically like his Blue Book. Well, I was about to say Blue Book book, but yeah, Blue Book comic.
Yeah. It's just a retelling of a true story.
Yeah, it's
or
exactly.
True,
So yeah, true story. This is about the Jersey Devil.
Yes,
and it's a very big departure from sci-fi UFOs. So he's telling the dramatized version of probably the origin of the Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
And then he follows it up with those accounts that people meet Jersey Devil in the back, much like Blue Book.
Yeah. I enjoyed this one a lot. I thought it's nice and dark. The way they make the Jersey Devil look is awesome.
Because that's one of those folklore things that you don't hear about. I'm praying to God he does Mothman after this.
He would
kill it.
Well, something like with the stuff that he's done with like Dracula and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
he can take these classic stories and really give them a good spin while staying so true.
When was the first time you ever felt sorry for Renfield?
Sure,
reading that book.
Yeah, dude.
Who does
he
that?
looks so pathetic too throughout.
He did such a good job at that book. Yeah. But yeah, so that's a fun. If you're a James Tynion fan, you'll love this book. If you're a horror fan, you'll love this book. If you love cryptozoology, hey, I got it right. You'll love this book.
Yeah.
So the artist actually did an IDW book from a few years ago that I loved. I can't remember the name of what it was. It's not Waterloo. It's Wellington or something. It's who Arthur Conan Doyle based Sherlock Holmes off this real life figure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's a cool little book. I'll have to look up what it was.
Yes, Daniel, I gotcha. All right, we should be caught up, and we will mosey on to the next book. What did we want to talk about? So Zatanna's got a new #1 out this week
from writer and artist Jamal Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
And now you said you did not like this one quite as much as the Black Label book.
Let's not go there and say I didn't like it.
Okay,
but when compared the two, obviously this is just the first issue.
Of course,
the art is stunning.
I mean, it's Jamal Campbell. I mean,
it is. I just feel like I always have a problem with keeping up with a lot of characters.
Fair enough.
Like with team books, obviously, okay, this is Iron Man.
Well, yeah, you know what you're getting, yeah.
Sure. But whenever you introduce a lot of new characters in a first issue for me, it's just hard for me to keep up.
So they do a lot of new characters in this one. Okay.
And they introduce a lot of new characters. So a little bit of it was a little confusing going through the magic worlds, which she goes to. Unlike the Marika Tamaki book that just came out not that long ago, Zatanna, which I absolutely adored. I thought that book was so good.
I'm just glad Zatanna has an ongoing series finally.
Absolutely.
That's been for a while.
Now we need a John Carpenter series.
Yes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
so John Constantine?
Huh?
You said John
Constantine. What did I just say?
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. Yes, John Constantine is what.
Yes, the famed Freudian slip when you say one thing and mean your mother.
But yeah, so Zatanna's got a new issue #1 out today. I'm gonna keep up with it.
Oh, I'm reading it. I took it home to read. I haven't had the chance to read it yet, but I'll be reading it tonight. I'm so excited. But
if you read the other one, let me know what you think about this one, please. I'd love to hear.
It is always interesting we have, because also Black Label's more of an artistic take on it. You know, this one is like the vehicle that they are using to move the DC storyline with. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
agreed.
But we got some Doom books out this week, right?
We do. But first, before we get to that,
let's do it.
You wanted to talk about this one?
Yeah, the Herculoids is out this week too, guys. We do not have this book yet because it's coming from Diamond. Again, Diamond issues are about done, mostly because most companies have jumped ship. So yeah, we'll have Herculoids later this year. This is in the same vein. We'll have Herculoids this week. I'm sorry. This is in the same vein of Space Ghost. All the other Dynamite books are doing the Hanna-Barbera stuff. Support this book. They're fun. You know, we're excited for it. There's a Magnolia cover too coming in. That's kind of cool. But yeah, we will have Herculoids shortly later this week.
I think I might have said this on the channel. I read the #1 Space Ghost #1 that came out a few months ago. She was really good.
It's good. Yeah, David Pepboys is a great writer.
It was really good.
So Dynamite's their retro stuff is really good. I will say I like Mad Cave's better because they're grittier. But this Dynamite stuff, I mean, it is a blaster. Thundercats books. You can't beat that. Yeah. I'm just hoping they keep doing these Disney books and eventually do a Tailspin book. I was talking with an artist down in this artist that works with Disney down in Orlando when we were at MegaCon, and I was like, dude, if they do a Tailspin book, you're doing an exclusive. I don't care what you say. We're going to do this. I will buy the shit out of that book.
All right, Steven's going to take an Ultimate Wolverine.
All right, people liking our suggestions
1
this week.
and
I love it.
2. And we do still have second prints of Ultimate Wolverine.
We do indeed. Yes. Yeah, we got you, buddy. All right.
And Zatanna. Okay. Absolutely.
Good
John,
choices.
let me know what you think about that Zatanna book.
Yeah.
Like I said, I loved that last run that came out. I thought it was so good. Okay, we should hold on. What does he say? We should all buy the last issue.
Oh my God, yes. No, that's insane. Yeah, guys, it's been a wild ride with the whole diamond thing. I've lost at least a few hairs, gained a few pounds, and probably took a year off my life. So it's been a fun time. Yeah.
All right, let's get into some Doom stuff. I only read one of these books, so you're gonna have to keep me up to speed on the other two. We have got Weapon X-Men.
I was excited for this because of the title, because I love Weapon X. You know, I have all that Weapon X swag down at MegaCon. And of course, this is some of my favorite characters. You got Cable, Wolverine, all that. I will say this book did catch me a little off by surprise. One, the Wolverine dialogue, he didn't sound like himself. That being said, it was a classic like X-Men story where Cable shows up and goes, "Hey, guess what? You're being recruited for my mission." And that's the thing.
You got to go now.
People forget that Cable will just show up and up in your life and say, "Get the fuck in the car, let's go." You know, and he would do that all the time back in the day. So he's dragging
Wolverine. Yeah, we gotta go now.
Wolverine, basically, someone's taking a hit out on Wolverine, and that's why he's going along with Cable to see what's going on. So they recruit Chamber. Deadpool is tagging along like the one person who didn't want to come on the road trip the entire time. This is one of those Deadpool dialogues too, where it's not as annoying. It's more smart Ryan Reynoldsy. You know, I remember Colin Bunn actually was really good at that type of dialogue. So you have like, okay, this is too silly Deadpool, and then you have, hey, Deadpool knows what he's doing. He's fucking with you dialogue, and this is definitely that style, which I can actually read.
Sure, you enjoy.
It also has John Proudstar on the team. I'm not saying his son. I'm saying the original Thunderbird who died back in X-Men 101 because he's back now, because of Krakoa. This is the first time he really gets a chance to be on a team. So he's it was just a fun book. There's a big twist coming with it. So I enjoyed it. So if you want something different to read, like besides Wolverine and Deadpool and everything, this is a great book to read. Yeah.
Now, is this going to be an ongoing series, or is this just for? Okay.
Yeah. And this
is just going to be expanding the Doom universe?
This one has the Doom banner on it. The World of Doom
has nothing to do with it. Okay.
Very little. I mean, obviously, yes, it does towards the end. So it's one of those things. A lot of things in Marvel are going to lead back to Doom. Some books are going to be pushing that Doom agenda forward. Others are going to have little accessory Doom hat on. This is in the middle of that. And we'll actually talk about the other two books, where they lie in this. This one's in the middle. These other two books are on the other ends of the spectrum. So let's go on the next one.
Alrighty. I'm super interested in reading Thunderbolt.
And this
is one I will read.
And now this is one of the ones that is pushing that Doom storyline more because the characters involved in it are around Doom. And I won't go too much into that. You'll see that if you read it. This one is... if you read the last Thunderbolt series, it was Clint Barton Hawkeye was leading it. It was more comedy, kind of funny. This one is dark. This one is Winter Soldier. Do what Winter Soldier does. You know the dark. Did Joe Kelly do it?
I can't see.
Shoot. All right. Someone else who wrote it. But anyways, and the story arc towards the end, it does show this is Thunderbolts working for Victor Von Doom. So this one is one of those books that's pushing that envelope further along that Doom storyline. And it was funny is all the heroes react like, oh my god, what do we do? Winter Soldier's that character that's watching, he's like, oh, I know exactly what you're doing, I won't keep it to myself and just leave me the frick alone. It's a sad Bucky Barnes one, so yeah.
Well, yeah, we got George up in the mix. Thanks
for
joining us, George. Guys, don't forget, drop a like,
please.
And then last one is Doom Academy. So I did read this one, and I've got to be honest, I told Grant before this, I've never read Strange Academy.
It's a shame.
It's a shame, and I'm going to. I really am. After this, I'm going to, because I really enjoyed the characters.
Yep.
I thought that their dialogue. Now, I know this isn't Scotty Young and Humberto Ramos.
It's not, yeah.
But I really enjoyed the characters' interactions with each other.
Yeah.
And then Dormammu's son, what's his name?
I can't remember.
Okay. I can't remember either off the top of my head. But him talking about his girlfriend, Emily, became like a serial killer and tried to kill him. So I've got to get caught up on what's going on in this world.
Let's talk about this book real quick.
Yes. Break it down for me.
Strange Academy first came out actually right before the pandemic hit. It was like the last book that came in the last week of Marvel when the pandemic hit and Diamond shut down.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
So you got those dates down?
We actually, because that was a big part of it, because the book became like a cult sensation and spiked in value
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything because nobody ordered it because the world was ending. It was a big deal. There's also all new characters. All the characters in this book have been first appeared in Strange Academy #1, and they've been in several series now and show up in the back of other things. Basically, Doctor Strange makes a magical school. And all the teachers are Brother Voodoo, Scarlet Witch, the character that should have been Jason Aaron's Strange Run. What's her face? I can't remember her name, but she's a librarian. She's in this one. She wears the hat.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, so
I know
it's basically a Doctor Strange book where he's a supporting character, and all these characters that have to do with magic are involved, and some go down dark paths. Some become heroes, some become villains. They all kind of mostly connected to heroes. Like Loki shows up to drop off a frost giant.
Nice.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Sure.
It's a
Loki,
fun.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's fine. It is drawn by Humberto Ramos, who's going to be at this store in March. It's written by Scotty Young, who we have a good friendship with. So it's a great book. It's a magical book. I mean that magical. They have the main series that lasts, I think, 18 issues. Then there was a mini series called Finals, which was like 6 issues a couple of years ago.
Was that Scotty Young and Humberto Ramos?
Scotty Young wrote it, not Ramos.
Oh.
Yeah. And then this is the next chapter in that book. Now, this is one of those ones where they're using the One World Under Doom bit as kind of like a little attachment hat thing. I don't think it's going to be. This is a Strange Academy book. Yeah, but I'll tell you where it gets really cool. So Strange Academy, it takes place. It's in Doctor Strange's area, so it's still that it's Greenwich Village. Yeah, it's a New York book. They go into New York during the day. They go in the subway. It's a magical school, but it's in New York.
Yeah,
this one. It's in Europe, and it's like Hogwarts, and they're playing up the Hogwarts bit. They get cloaks because it's Doom. Yeah. It's Doom trying to make Harry Potter. That's fucking hilarious. So it is a Strange Academy book with these established characters dealing with the One World Under Doom bit because Doom is now Sorcerer Supreme. It's not just he's Emperor of the World, he is Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah. And if you've read Doctor Strange, that title is always up for grabs. And when you do, all the magical people say, well, I guess we have to listen to this guy now. So even though these are all Doctor Strange's friends, his family, his students, they just have to go along with it because that's the rule. Kind of, I guess, when what's his face, Voldemort took over Hogwarts. So there's that, But it was a fun read. I really enjoyed it. I love Strange Academy. Mostly because reading it didn't feel like work. So it's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. Like I said, I'm 100% going to read it. It's one that has always been on my to-read list since they came out in graphic novels.
See, I actually didn't read it till it was already done. Because,
I was working here that entire time. I just never picked it up.
Plus, it wasn't exactly an easy time working here during that time. That was, again, COVID, a lot of transitions here, so it was kind of hard for us to read books then. Man, that was a while ago. Ugh.
That was a while ago.
Yeah,
Look at us now.
I just had a flashback.
Look at us now having a YouTube show.
I know, right?
What?
Man, that's
weird.
Good. Can you imagine our past selves looking at us like oh my god? Yeah.
No, Grant, I can't imagine
I know,
that
right?
at all. All right, guys. We had anything else?
I think we got some variants.
We
have talked about a lot of books this week. There's a lot of good books this week. Oh, announcement wise, obviously we'll watch social media, make sure we'll post if there's inclement weather, if we have to open late tomorrow. We got Salt. I usually find a way to get in here. We'll be open more than likely.
Oh, we'll be here one way or the other. Maybe I'll just have to sit at home and do a whatnot show. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I don't have the new books.
That's fair. Yeah,
but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll be here.
Okay, guys.
All right, let's get down to some variants.
Yes. All right. First up, we have a 1 in 25 Sawi variant for Zatanna. It's 1 in 25. It is $14.99. And do I have this at the right stance? I always have it at the wrong angle.
Yes.
Perfect. You also have a 1 of 50 Jamal Campbell for $30.
Blurry as shit, though.
We are indeed. Can you
hold on? Watch that real quick.
Well, they're blurry. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, you need to focus on these. I don't know why I didn't get up. It's actually my camera. I know how to run it.
Is that helping?
No, not really. There we go.
Right there?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Anyways, 1 of 50 Jamal Campbell, 125 Sawi. It is $14.99 and $30 respectively.
I still ain't great, dude. I'll just have to mess around.
Right.
We can see the picture good enough.
Yes.
They don't need to see the text, but
exactly. All right. You guys see that? Okay. There we go. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. All right. Up next, we have a 1 in 25 Scott variant for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. It is $19.99. It's a beautiful cover featuring her and a kid, which is scary. She has a daughter now, right? Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah, Tom King Run's been great.
Yeah, Josh always talks about it, and I haven't checked it out. I want to, though.
Well, Josh, if you're watching this, please comment a brief description of the current Wonder Woman run and what this kid is doing here in the comments, please, on your phone. But also don't stop working. All right, Weapon X-Men number 1, the Malenkov variant.
Nice.
It is $14.99. He keeps saying he's going to comment on something on these videos. He never does.
Come on, Josh. Has he? He's never commented.
I know, right? Man,
Oh.
he just burst through something. All right.
Needs to.
All right, these I'm actually really excited about right here. We have a 1 in 50 for Uncanny X-Men, Mark Brooks Disney style variant, as well as this is NYX Disney style and Extraordinary X-Men. All Mark Brooks Disney style variants. They're all 1 in 50s. They're all $30. They are fantastic.
Daniel, you wanted this one?
That's probably it. Yeah.
1 in 25.
All right.
Just making sure it's not just an egg cover.
But yeah, this is the Mark Brooks Disney style variants. It's so cool that he's actually like just completely redesigned.
Yeah,
the
dude,
art
just
style.
go with it. Absolutely.
I mean, that's talent.
It's smart, man. People were
Talent.
loving that shit.
Yep.
I think it's great.
And it's such a departure from his other work too.
Mhm.
It's really cool.
It really is.
It's like watching Alex Ross do anime style stuff. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. Yes.
Cool.
All right, we have
Yeah.
funny.
Did you get the ones that came out last week? The second print of the Jeff first and fourth print of It's Jeff.
Yeah, I
What's
grabbed
up?
those. If you don't have those,
Yeah.
Ed. Let us know if you need them. We have a 1 in 10 Ahsoka variant, character design, $7.99, as well as a 125 Wu variant featuring Force Ghost Anakin for $14.99. She, by the way, is a fantastically nice person. Met her at New Orleans last year at Fan Expo. Oh my gosh, so nice. And she plays this cold-hearted, evil person. So cool.
Is this Josh? My comments come unfiltered and with consequences.
Oh my God.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. That's definitely Josh. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right. More about Jazz is going to do over there. All right. We have World Tree is back, guys. We have a Mark Gatos variant for $9.99. Actually, sorry, $7.99. And then 125 Satira variant for $14.99.
Nice.
The Gatos cover is actually really cool. This is the co-creator of Jessica Jones, guys. So that's really cool. Keeping that. Wow. I haven't slept. So there's that.
Nobody cares. Keep talking about comics.
Whatever. Yeah, so that's the co-creator of Jessica Jones. So fun stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I need to get caught up on World Tree. That
Me
shit's
too.
so good.
It's a good book. All right, we have a 1 in 25 Garbett variant, Thunderbolts Doom Strike.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is $14.99. And then we have a 125 Soy variant for Nightwing, which is the most brooding he's ever been, for $14.99.
Is anybody currently reading Nightwing since Tom Taylor left? I have not picked this one up.
I haven't. I've heard good things. I
Good.
mean, it's what's his face? Dan Waters is writing it, so that's not bad.
Hell yeah.
I just, haven't.
I'm loving the detective run so far.
Oh
I've
my
only
gosh,
read
it's so
2
good.
of the 4 issues, but
Yep.
man, God, that shit was awesome.
We have Jim Henson Presents out this week as well. We have a 1 in 10 and a 1 in 15. This is $14.99 and $9.99. Great books if you're a Jim Henson fan.
Who isn't a Jim Henson fan?
Exactly.
I don't want to know.
We have a 1 in 25 Eggleton variant for Godzilla Heist. Ed, here you go. If you want it, it is $20. Gorgeous cover. Gorgeous cover.
1 in
If
10.
you are interested. And Ed, if you don't claim this, someone else will. There we go. All right. Ignore that.
Shut that damn phone up.
I know, right? We have a 1 in 10 Heat Seeker variant for a Ron Lim variant. It is $14.99. Ron Lim Heat Seeker variant, very fun, nice and pretty.
How much is Batman Dark Patterns? Will it go up in price?
That one will not. It's a second print.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not exactly a key book. It's just a damn good story.
It's that damn good story.
$4.99 if you're interested. All right.
There's 3 issues of it out right now.
Yep. Ooh, this I'm excited about. We have our Epitaphs from the Abyss, and we're actually in the variants
I'm
on time.
back.
Yes, because we switched over to Lunar. We have the 1 in 10 Stephanie variant,
Nice.
and then we have the 1 in 20 Frank Quiz variant. This is actually like the OA art style. Look at that. It's like looking at the original artist page.
I love that stuff.
So damn good. So
I got to see so much of that original art at San Diego, and it
so
just
cool.
blew my mind.
It's insane.
It's insane that some of
that
that
and $7.99.
Sorry. It's insane that some of that stuff is still around. It's just, it's so
Who
cool.
would have thought? Yeah, it's cool.
So there's that story of Neil Adams talking about whenever he was working at DC, he saw people shredding original art.
Oh my god!
Because they didn't have room for it.
Yep.
Dark.
Here you go. Sorry. All right. Up next, we have a 1 in 25 Novovich Catwoman cover, great brooding Dark Knight style, and then a 1 in 50 Lee Ink variant for Doom Academy. It is $30. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover.
Hold on 1 second. Oh no, it's this one. Sorry. There we go. All right, Robert, got you on the Zatanna 1 in 25. Pull that real quick and you keep it. Where are you, Zatanna?
Mm-hmm.
Where the packet?
It's there. It's at the beginning. Yes. One more. That one.
Nice.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Gorgeous. Ooh, this might be my favorite Declan Shelby cover ever. Yeah, man. Okay.
I'm super excited to read that number 2.
Yeah,
I didn't
me
even
too.
realize that was coming out this week, and we didn't talk about it.
We did not. So Daredevil Unleash Hell number 2 is out this week. And so we got a 1 in 25 Declan Shelby variant for $25. And we have the 1 in 50 for $30 by Zafino. The 1 in 25, though, is the better cover. It's gorgeous. It's fantastic. Cannot stress this enough.
That's Muse, right?
It's Muse, yes, who will be featured in the upcoming Daredevil TV show.
Steven, you just want us to pull you just a cover?
Yeah, we can, and I can message you about it later, buddy. Make sure you know what it's all about.
We'll just go ahead and put you down for 1 in your box,
Just in
and
case.
if you don't want it when you get it,
Yeah, you can look through it and check, and if you don't want it, it's fine, yeah. All right. You got those, thank you. All right, up next, we have a Batman and Robin Edgar variant. Batman Robin Year 1, number 5 already? Damn.
Yeah.
It is $14.99. We have a Batman and Superman World's Finest. It is a 1 in 25 Parsame variant. It is $14.99 as well. Both great covers.
I've been loving that Batman and Robin number, or Year 1. Just in case I want to check it out. We got you.
We got you, buddy. All right. We have a G.I. Joe 1 in 10 David Nakayama connecting variant. It is $7.99. We have a Trad Moore featuring Risk, the new character in the new G.I. Joe series, for $14.99.
I love Trad
but
Moore.
not least, we have, I know, right?
Dude,
We have
his
a
Silver
1 in
Surfer shit
50,
is so good.
So good. A 1 in 50 design variant for $30 featuring the classic G.I. Joe vehicles.
Nice.
Some great G.I. Joe variants.
Were you talking about Dark Patterns, Dylan? So if you are, then yes, it is a limited series. Or Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin's a limited series.
It is, yeah. We have for Ultimate Black Panther number 13 out this week. We have a $14.99 Talvera variant. And then we have a 125 Woods variant for Alien versus Avengers for $14.99.
Look at that Nakayama. Greg, thank you.
We got you.
Dude,
Gotcha.
Nakayama was-
Greg, it's all right in your box. I got you, buddy.
Oh, perfect. He was such a nice guy.
He was,
You
yes.
got to talk to him at Meg, right?
I
He was
did.
right across the
Briefly,
way from you.
yes. I did.
Chris is going to take all them Joes.
You got it, buddy.
G.I. Joe. Get you
All right, we have a 1 in 50 Vecchio variant. And yes, Daniel Lee, the star in your box. It is $30 if you're interested. We also have a 1 in 100 Ultimate Wolverine 2 Capuccio variant. This is the interior artist. This is his take. It is dark. It's $100 if you want. Gorgeous cover. Gorgeous cover. We have last but not least, y'all, we have a 1 in 25 variant for Amazing Spider-Man. Guest star on the X-Men is $14.99. And then a 1 in 100 Scotty Young, that's the Spider-Man black and white cover featuring Spider-Man drowning in quicksand. It doesn't get better than that, y'all. That is all the variants I have, guys. This is a lot. Man, you guys got a lot of these. This is a good week.
Guys, thank you so much.
This has been an interesting day. Yeah, in store, we've been grinding away, Brad's been working on Whatnot. We got some great
Woo!
stuff for you tomorrow. And
I'm just gonna yell because it's been a good day
it's been
on
a good
Whatnot.
day. But guys, we got a lot of stuff planned coming at you. You know, a lot of news is going to be coming at you. Probably what we're doing, all the different stuff we have going on. So make sure you don't take any of it for granted.
There we go. Greg wants to know. Reach out to us, Greg. We'll talk to you about that.
Oh yeah, we got you. That's a whole.
Yeah,
thing,
that's a whole.
Come in and talk
can
with
of
us. We
worms.
will explain. Yes, it's a whole thing.
All right.
Yeah, but guys, seriously, a lot of good stuff coming up soon. I keep hitting this thing. Yes, a lot of good stuff coming at you soon. Really excited.
Oh my god. Ed, you missed a lot. Thank you, George. Also, guys, yeah, don't forget we've got Todd Nut coming up this weekend.
This Friday.
Yeah, so
noon to
please
6 as of right now. Yes, so be
come
here.
mess with us. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you all so much. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. And don't forget to come check us out on Whatnot tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Stay safe, y'all.
See you guys.